So where would she go to find somebody to do this? Didn't have to go far, just looking at the evidence.
The next day, during closing arguments, Danny's lawyer suggested it was Generosa who murdered Ted Ammon, a theory he recounted from the press outside.
Generosa was a person full of rage and hatred. Danny Pelosi testified the day before yesterday that she asked him to murder Ted Ammon, and he refused. So I think that Generosa Ammon is someone to consider.
The tactic didn't fly with the jury.
The bail of it didn't work, so now let's go. It did seem to me that they were grasping at straws at the end.
The jury deliberated through the weekend. By Monday morning, the verdict was in.
Most days there had always been buzzing and people talking. At that moment it was just silent, and there was just a palpable tension and nervousness in the air.
When we went into the courtroom and had a read that we found him guilty, I don't think there was any of us who was not shaking. Absolutely shaking.
When he heard the guilty verdict, Danny Pelosi, the man who had always seemed to have something to say, was for the first time silent.
He was crying, he had his head in his hands, and just had the look of complete and utter defeat.
In the end, it was the preponderance of evidence that brought Danny down.
There was really not one piece of evidence by itself. It was all of the evidence. What Janet Albertson did was paint the picture for us.